my channel. So PVRIS recently released 3 new singles, Animal, Anywhere But Here, and Goddess. And I recently saw them perform at the Troubadour in Los Angeles, and the performance was phenomenal. At the time of the performance, Goddess wasn't released yet, but PVRIS did perform Animal and Anywhere But Here. Animal was released with Anywhere But Here, and the songs were accompanied by a short film that highlighted the themes of the music. Animal showcases Lynn's intense, captivating vocals and her wide vocal range. This aggressive, dynamic, and energetic production is about breaking free of people or forces that impose limitations on you. Anywhere But Here is an ethereal, meditative production showcasing dreamy vocals and angelic guitar strings. The song is about waiting for an opportunity to escape and imagining a better future. Goddess is at its core a cathartic song about female empowerment and a celebration of femininity. The energetic, gritty guitars and assertive vocals command attention and autonomy. PVRIS's performance at the Troubadour embraced this energy and brought a group of fans together for a celebration of music. Lynn interacted regularly with fans from the stage, and Lynn's performance not only showcased her edgy vocals, but also her marvelous guitar skills as she furiously played every fervent note. Now, as a venue, the Troubadour was pretty accessible. When I arrived, an employee of the venue accompanied me to the ADA accessible wheelchair section. Although the wheelchair accessible section was clearly marked, it was pretty difficult to see the markings on the ground when the venue's lights were turned down because the dark blue paint wasn't very visible in the dim lighting. Honestly, it's pretty understandable that a lot of people weren't even aware that this accessible section was the accessible section because it was kind of hard to see the markings on the ground. I think it would have been a lot better if the Troubadour put up stanchions on the left and right side of the accessible section, at least at the start of the show, so the wheelchair accessible section is more easily visible to patrons. However, I honestly did kind of like that they didn't have stanchions put up because it did make it easier for me to interact with other fans that were surrounding the wheelchair accessible section. So I was able to meet more people and just enjoy the show with the rest of the crowd. I think it's all a fine balance. So there are 3 bars in the venue. There are 2 that are on the main floor, but in order to get to those, you have to weave through the crowd, and that can be kind of difficult when you're in a wheelchair. So I ended up using the 3rd bar, which is to the left of the main entrance, right when you enter the Troubadour. And in this bar, it's also where they sell the merchandise at the end of the show, and the accessible bathrooms are also right next to this bar. Overall, the PVRIS show rocked, and the Troubadour was able to provide an outstanding guest experience. Alright, well that's it for today's video. If you've enjoyed today's content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that little bell button down below to receive a notification the next time I upload a video. I hope you have a phenomenal day, and I will see you next time. Bye guys. Intense vocals and wide vocal range. Or forces, but also her marvelous guitar skills as she furiously pilled at, tongue twister.